See if I play around up here enough, everybody quiets down. It's great. Good evening. It's not an elevator. It's okay. You can giggle. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jefferson College for the Law Enforcement Academy graduation exercise. It is truly gratifying to see the number of family and friends, as well as the instructors here, to help the recruits celebrate this evening and recognize their accomplishments. I am Diane Skanga, the director of the Academy, and it is my honor to present to you the graduating recruits of the Jefferson College Law Enforcement Academy 017 day class.
Recruits, that's it. All word, oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the posting of the colors presented by the Jefferson College Law Enforcement Academy 019 Night Class Color Guard. Following the posting of the colors, please remain standing for the National Anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance. For uniformed personnel present this evening, Lieutenant Patrick Hawkins, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, will be giving the commands.
Uniform personnel, left hand, raise hand, oh! Order, home!
Flip, step, right face, forward march.
Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem presented tonight by Lauren Massey and Courtney Van Dam, friends of 017 day class recruit Andrew Cowan.
Raise hand, home!
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order, home!
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which seated. Our invocation this evening is delivered by graduating class recruit Jonathan Zulik.
Good evening. Let us pray. Lord, I ask for courage. Courage to face and conquer my own fear. Courage to take me where others will not go. I ask for strength. Strength of the body to protect others. Strength of the spirit to lead others. I ask for dedication. Dedication to my job to do it well. Dedication to my community to keep it safe. Give me, Lord, concern for all of those who trust me, compassion for those who need me. And Lord, please, through it all, be at my side. Amen.
Thank you, Mr. Zulik. As we celebrate the beginning of these law enforcement careers represented by the graduating class tonight, it is only right to take a moment to remember those law enforcement brothers and sisters who have paid the ultimate sacrifice. I direct your attention to the memory table at the corner of the stage. 017 day class recruit Robert Irwin will be lighting the candle, and 019 night class recruit Daniel Walker will play taps following. A lonely table for one sits unoccupied in the corner. The small table signifies the frailty of the officers, often alone against their aggressors. The tablecloth is white, symbolizing the purity with which our friends serve their communities. The blue skirt symbolizes the loyalty each had to the law enforcement profession. Atop the table lies a single place setting with a lemon and salt served as the main course. The lemon signifies the bitter fate of the peace officer's last call, and the salt signifies the tears that the families grieve their loss. An inverted wine glass illustrates how the missing cannot toast meaningful passages in their lives. A single red rose represents the blood that was shed in the sacrifice to the city, the county, or the state. The single white rose represents the families and the friends who have been left behind. A single candle, now lit by Recruit Irwin, will continue to burn, reminiscent of the light and the hope that their lives have in our hearts. You are not forgotten so long as there is one left in whom your memory remains. The table set for one is a symbol of that memory. Thank you. I am pleased to have the opportunity to introduce our distinguished guests. Like most meaningful accomplishments, there are many who work behind the scenes to make this program successful and make tonight possible for these recruits. Please hold your applause until I have introduced all of the guests on stage. Beginning to your left in the first row, Dr. Raymond Kaminsky, College President. Dr. Dana McCaffrey, Dean of Career and Tech Education. Lieutenant Colonel Meinberg, Jefferson College Board Member and Undersheriff for Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Daryl Gabauer, Vice President of Finance. In the second row, Detective Schuteman, Jeff County Sheriff's Office, tonight's keynote speaker. Captain, I was so close, Chief Chad Helms, Crystal City Police Department, and next to him is Captain Dan Conarini with DeSoto Police Department. Police Officer Joseph Fry, Police Officer Amanda Marani, Police Officer Brandon Scruggs. In the back row, Dave Miller, retired FBI, also an advisory board member for the Academy. Next to him, Lieutenant Paul Ferber, full-time faculty with the Academy. Retired USMC Master Sergeant Robert Reed, Flight Paramedic Rudy Zulig, and Sergeant Kyle Weiss. Thank you. Jefferson College President Ray Kaminsky has the dubious honor of being the boss of me. Sorry. President Kaminsky has always been a strong supporter of the Academy as well as all the programs at Jefferson College. I would like to invite President Kaminsky to say a few words. President Kaminsky, if I could pose, please.
We know no one's the boss of Diane. Well, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, the faculty, staff, and most importantly our students, it's my pleasure to welcome you tonight to our Jefferson College Law Enforcement Academy graduation ceremony. Let me take a moment first to recognize Academy Director Diane Skenga and the various law enforcement professionals and instructors who work so hard to run this excellent program. They do a fine job, and we appreciate their efforts on behalf of the college. Would you give them a round of applause, please? I also will take a moment to acknowledge the family members of our graduates. Thank you for your support, your sacrifice, and the crucial roles you play in these students' lives, and the role you will play during their careers in law enforcement. So will you give yourselves a round of applause, please? To the graduates, I offer my congratulations. This is quite an accomplishment. You have completed the transition from citizen to law enforcement officer. You have survived the physical and mental training of academy life, sacrificed a lot over the last year, and successfully arrived at this moment in your life. You've worked hard through personal and family hardships, and now you're ready to launch a new career. U.S. Supreme Court Justice Warren Burger once stated, quote, "It's often overlooked that no public official in the entire range of modern government is given wider discretion on matters dealing with the daily lives of citizens as the peace officer," end quote. The badge represents not only a public trust, but a public accountability. Remember, this is a service profession. It is your responsibility to protect and serve. You already know where and how you receive your authority. It comes directly from those who give it to you freely and believe you will use it wisely. The people allow you to use your powers. The public willingly puts this work into your hands, and they trust that you will use all the authority and might that badge represents to take care of them in the proper manner. They do not want this responsibility for themselves. They give it to you, but they also want you to get it right. So my charge to you today is to do just that. Get it right. Conduct yourself with honor, and remember your personal credibility constitutes the most important asset you possess. Remember that you create your own reputation each day with every action and word. Protect your credibility and maintain your honor. In the end, it is really all you have. Graduates, thank you for answering the call of law enforcement, and families, thank you for supporting these cadets. Thank you very much.
Actually, if you have a chance, everybody in the front row, depending on what hat I'm wearing, is my boss. So be kind to them, okay? I thank you all. And thank you, Dr. Kaminsky. You've always been a great supporter, and it shows. We appreciate it. I would also like all of the instructors in the audience and on stage to please stand. This is the hardest part of the whole night. Thank you. I don't make them stand for very long because they get really antsy. So the Academy relies on your energy, your vision, your dedication, and that these instructors bring to the program and to the recruits. The instructors bring the application of the skills and the reality to the hours of the classroom of lecture. They bring the personality to the policy, and they become mentors, counselors, and coaches. but for many of the recruits during the academy experience. I'd also like to point out Mary Linderer. Where is Mary Linderer? There she is, right over there. She is our faculty, our office staff personnel that keeps all of the post records and all of their records straight. So she runs the academy as well. So thank you, Mary, and thank you one more time to the instructors. Last August, just 251 days ago, but who's counting, right? These recruits came together as individuals. They were bound by a common purpose and a desire to serve others. And throughout the year, they've taken on a number of roles: a class recruit, a squad member, a friend, an advocate, a role player partner. During the year, all the recruits got the chance to wear the corporal stripes to find out that although rank may sometimes have its privileges, rank also has unique responsibilities. A chance to find out that being the boss is not always fun, but we need leaders, so everyone got a taste of being a squad corporal. In September, just 3 weeks into the program, one recruit was elected by the class to serve as the class sergeant. The class sergeant takes on the role of the liaison between the class and the academy office. The sergeant is my first contact. The job is time-consuming and work-intensive. In addition to having to be a student and a recruit, the class sergeant is also the messenger. And I think we all know what happens to the messenger, right? Some days are more work-intensive than others, but the final perk includes representing the class at tonight's graduation. It's my pleasure to introduce to you the 017 Day Class Sergeant, Sergeant Ann Fry.
I have had the privilege and honor of leading the 017 Day Class as their sergeant. In August of 2014, our journey began as individuals. Through shared hardship, we grew together as a team, and we now end our journey as family. As we move to the next stages of our career, our family will continue to grow and have the comfort knowing that we will always be there for one another. I am proud to be a part of this class. To our families and friends, none of this would have been possible without your love and support. We understand that there were missed occasions, long nights studying, mood swings, and times we rambled on about what happened that day, but you were there, you were patient, and you were supportive. The class and I thank you from the bottom of our hearts. To all of our instructors, we cannot thank you enough for the long hours of instruction, the sincere devotion to our success. You have provided us with the foundation we need to be successful as law enforcement officers. Lieutenant Ferber, your dedication to our class has been remarkable. You maintain an open door policy, allowing us to speak with you regarding any topic whenever necessary. We will miss the talks in the hallway between classes, but I can promise you, we will not miss the red pen. The class and I thank you. Upon acceptance into the academy, you have established faith in us. You have mentored us, set high expectations of performance, and provided us with an example of what professional law enforcement officers should be. We sincerely thank you.
First impressions are not always right, but they are always made. That's a quote that they heard way more often than they would have liked to. Thank you very much. And again, thank you, Sergeant Fry. I do appreciate the time and the energy and the commitment that you demonstrated during the year. The sergeant position is typically a pretty thankless job, so I want to say for all to hear tonight, thank you. As graduation nears, the recruits get an opportunity to nominate and elect the commencement speaker or their keynote speaker for graduation. Tonight, I am honored to introduce Detective Nick Schoeneman. Detective Schoeneman has been in law enforcement for 14 years, the last 9 years with Jeff County Sheriff's Office. He's currently in their detective bureau, and he has a laundry list of organizations and investigatory awards that he's won, but I'll let him tell you all about that. He won't tell you about any of them. But he is also our investigations instructor and stat law instructor as well. So we bring him in quite a bit. I steal him whenever I can. So it is truly my pleasure to introduce to you tonight's keynote speaker, Detective Nick Schoeneman.
Thank you, Chief, for that introduction. Please allow me to publicly thank you for all the hard work and dedication you and your staff have undertaken to make this program what it is today. I do wish to thank you for allowing me to share my knowledge and experience with those who strive to be law enforcement professionals. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
I wish to thank all of you that are seated here this evening in support of these recruits, the grandparents and parents, the spouses and children, the friends and loved ones. Without you, these recruits could not have accomplished this arduous task of completing the academy. Therefore, I personally thank you. I do not wish to be rude at this time. However, I would like to address only the recruits. You may listen, however, I need to have a word with them. Recruits, you have completed the transformation from a citizen to a law enforcement officer. You prepared to embark on a journey that few others have the integrity, ability, and courage to undertake. You know what our expectations are, and you know how high those expectations are. You're about to join a proud band of brothers and sisters who sacrifice themselves to serve others. Do not throw this all away by forgetting the rules that you have learned in your sworn oath of service. From this day forward, until the day you die, you will be in the public's eye. Whether you're working, you're cutting the grass, driving a family minivan to soccer practice, you are always subject to intense scrutiny by those who have never had the courage to be an officer. As an officer, you have the responsibility not just to carry the title, but to be worthy of it. Remember that it's not always about doing things right, it's about doing the right thing. At times you will fight evil. You will fight evil every day as you deal with the most horrible people that this world has to offer. You will see the weak and vulnerable maimed and murdered as the wicked thrive and prey. I implore you to foster hope and to be courageous in all that you do. You will be challenged to look at life as nothing but tragedy, but don't let yourself fall into the quagmire of soullessness and cynicism. You're no different than any other recruit who thinks of themselves as invincible. You are not. You're a mere flesh and bone, capable of compassion, character, failure, and death. At times you will be fearful and bloody. You will not and must not fail. I remind you that you do not, nor will ever have, permission to retreat from confrontation or die. Look at the ones that accompany you this evening, and remember everything that you do for them, not for yourself. They unselfishly have sacrificed a great deal in support of your dreams and aspirations. This group cannot be faced alone. Do not remove them from your lives and never, ever shut them out. If you do, this career will consume you, and you will fail as an officer. Recruit Class 017D David, remember that I will always strongly dislike each and every one of you for your own individual reasons. But I again thank you for allowing me to speak this evening. Please allow me to be the first to welcome you to the greatest profession in the world and into the family of law enforcement officers. Be safe, good luck, and as always, don't do anything stupid. Thank you.
Thank you again, Detective Schoonerman. I personally want to thank you for your time and your energy that you spend to make and improve our program. Some of the recruits said it best in their evaluation. Very good, excellent, great instructor, all were common descriptions. But so was, you can tell that he wants everyone to succeed. He shares his experiences to enhance our learning, and a humble man. His passion for excellence is evident. Thank you again. I appreciate your time. Thank you. And now for the real reason we're here. The awarding of the post-Class A license and training certificates. Almost 9 months, these recruits have successfully completed the curriculum that's required by the Department of Public Safety Post-Commission, as well as the course curriculum for Associate of Applied Science degree in Criminal Justice. For the contacts are going, for a total of 1,000 plus hours of academy training. Let that soak in for just a moment. In just under 9 months, while juggling work and family, these recruits have successfully completed the reading, the writing, the research, and the testing to complete an Associate of Applied Science degree in Criminal Justice and successfully passed their post-licensing examination. That's pretty remarkable. What is just as remarkable is that many of you in this audience tonight are the support system that put up with these recruits during that reading, that writing, that research, and that testing. You saw and you lived that dream. You saw the work that these recruits have accomplished. Although each recruit contributed to the class, there are certain individuals who have achieved special awards and class distinctions. The individual awards and those class distinctions will be announced after the graduates have received their post certificates. So please feel free to applaud for your recruit tonight. They deserve it. Now, for those shutterbugs, or camera people, I don't know that you call them shutterbugs anymore, in the crowd, the recruits will be receiving their certificates alphabetically, okay, coming from the stage from your right to receive their certificates in the middle of the point of the stage before returning to their seats. Please feel free to take pictures. I only ask that when you have taken pictures of your recruit, please make sure that you have either sat back down in your seat or you've moved away from the front of the stage so that other families can take the pictures of their recruit as well. The platform will remain intact for a short time after the program is over so that additional photos and group pictures can be taken as well. Jefferson College Law Enforcement Academy recruits, please stand.
Alfonso Brown. Officer Brown's certificate is presented to him tonight by Officer Brandon Scruggs, New Orleans Police Department. Justin Carroll's certificate is presented to him tonight by Officer Amanda Barani, Baldwin Police Department. Andrew Collin. Anne Marie Fry. Sergeant Fry's certificate is presented to her tonight by Officer Joseph Fry, St. Charles County Police Department. Heather Nicole Nichols. Dawn Reed. Samantha Reed's certificate is presented to her by her grandfather, Robert Reed, Master Sergeant of the United States Marines. Russell David Spencer, Jr. Robert Michael Irwin. Dylan Thomas Waters. Lindsay Elise Weiss. Her certificate is presented to her by her brother, Sergeant Kyle Weiss of the U.S. Jonathan Russell Zulik. His certificate is presented to him by Rudy Zulik, a flight medic with Air Evac.
In addition to all the work that goes into the post and the Associate of Applied Science degree, many of the class members have distinguished themselves in a number of ways. Class IT, Alfonso Brown Jr. Back in our day, that was the AB guy, just so you know what that means. Class Scribe, Lindsay Weiss. Class Sergeant, Ann Fry. Most community service hours with 53 hours and 10 minutes, Samantha Reed. Most ride-along hours with 53 hours, Lindsay Weiss. Perfect attendance, that means not a minute missed. Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 3:30, snowy weather, icy weather, even some days when campus may not have been totally open. Academics, Mr. Robert M. Irwin and Andrew W. Collins. Academics were obviously a priority with this class. We had 10 of our 11 graduating recruits finish with an overall post-curriculum average of 90% or better. That's a first for the Academy. Thank you. Thank you for all of your hard work and your dedication and the tenacity to study time to prepare for the post-testing. That being said, we always recognize that one recruit will rise to the challenge and be that recruit that finishes with the best overall academic post score. Our top academic award for the 017 day class with the highest final post grade point average for the year, 94.57%, Sergeant Ann Fry. Themselves by meeting and or exceeding the recognized minimum standards for the March 23rd final assessment. We've had subsequent assessments, but these gentlemen and ladies did this the first time on the March 23rd assessment. Jonathan R. Zulig, Robert M. Irwin, Ann M. Fry, and Alfonso Brown Jr. The recruits are tested throughout the academy as a part of their PT program. They are now required to keep logs that are graded weekly, and they actually complete the assessment once a month during their PT hours to better track their strengths in the areas where they may need extra time or attention. In between the testing, the recruits participate in fitness activities during the academy, but all of the recruits will tell you that to pass the final assessment, just like all the classroom academic testing, you have to do homework. You have to study, work out at home and on your own time. The Overall Fitness Award recognizes the recruits who have demonstrated not only the individual workout regimen, but even more than that. They demonstrated a positive attitude, encouragement, and class pride. This class had 2 recruits that really came on strong at the end, helping others to achieve their run times, and can thank them personally for helping them with their final assessment run times prior to graduation. The 2 overall Best Physical Fitness Award recipients, Jonathan R. Zulig and Robert M. Owen. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the Jefferson College Law Enforcement Academy 017 Day Class, please join me in congratulating them. I would like to add just a few more thoughts, and I promise to be quick. To you, the family and friends, tonight really is about you too, and I want to thank you. As hard as all of these graduates have worked during this year, tonight is also a reflection of your support, of your patience, and your belief in them and their desire to serve. Please know that you are as much a part of the graduate's success as anyone up here, so I want to thank you. And to you, the graduates, you will never walk alone again. Everywhere you go, everything that you do is a reflection of this year. Everything that you do will reflect not just on you, but on the college, your instructors, the academy, and your fellow graduates. Remember, and this is really corny, now, first impressions are not always right, but they are always made. Be prepared to make that first impression the mark of a professional. You have learned that respect must be earned, but it can quickly be lost. Live each day with the mission that at the end of the day, you will be happy with how you spent that day. Your spouse, your parents, or your children will be proud of the way that you spent that day, and that your God will be proud of the way that you spent that day. Today is the present. Today is a gift. Don't take it for granted. Remember that character is not defined by rank or by uniform, but rather by your actions and your words. Pride is what you bring to the table. Be proud of your choices. Balance the pride that you take in your career with the pride that you take in your family, your friends, your church, and your home. It is balance that brings comfort and a healthy success in all areas of your life. Continue to build on the lessons that you time and again that you've learned over time over the past year. To be good, to be okay, will never be good enough. To be good or to be okay is no longer an acceptable standard. By attending this academy, you chose to raise the bar. Excellence is the standard that you must now live by. Tonight, we celebrate just the first step in your new career. I congratulate you and thank you for your commitment and your tenacity that made tonight possible. Congratulations again. I look forward to following your future careers, proud to have had an opportunity to be part of this evening and hopefully to be a part of your tomorrows to some small degree. I thank you for your effort and your desire to achieve. We could only supply the resources, you supplied the effort, the energy, and the drive. I thank you. I ask you to please stay safe, always. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's benediction will be presented by Alfonso Brown, Jr.
Let's pray. O Lord, while on my beat, may I know that you're with me and protect me as I go to guard other lives and property. Help me ignore those who scorn and show me no respect, but be mindful of all the citizens I swore to protect. Be with my fellow officers and guard their safety too. May I always put duty first in the work that I must do. May I not disgrace the uniform, but bring pride to the badge that I wear, that I'll be a good peace officer. Lord will be my only prayer. Amen.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the retiring of the colors. Uniformed personnel, you will once again take your command from Lieutenant Hawkins.
Uniform personnel, left hand. Raise hand.
Flip, step. Right, fix. Forward march.
Order. Home. Graduates, left. Forward. Home.
Thank you once again for attending. This concludes our graduation ceremony. The theater and the stage will be available for photos for a short time. Thank you.